Are we filming? Yes, we are. So I'm going to show you yet another experiment that I'm trialing in my Frankenfax. Now, what is the Frankenfax? The Frankenfax is the insert, the removable rings, if you like, that come with, in this particular case, a leather wallet made by Mulberry here in the UK, ultra high quality, and there we go. So that's how it's supposed to look, but what I do is I use this particular, if I can get it out, there we go, because I don't normally carry this at all. Just the bare bones, the exoskeleton Frankenfax, which I really like, because as you can appreciate, it has absolutely perfect flatability. Let's make sure I don't reveal any of my personal notes. Okay, so here is a video list I'm working on. So perfect flatability, but as some of you will know, I'm working on a number of different styles of filofax navigation. For instance, my stepped index system. So I swap around because I'm trying different things on many occasions simultaneously, and this is one of those things. So I just want you to have a look here. I have got, instead of, if you recall my stepped index system, instead of 11, you can just see where I've just put this sticker over here temporarily to cover my index system demarcations, if you like, and there is just 3, and this is my working tool. Notes, and that's all sorts of things, podcast notes and video notes. So those are the bare bones necessities of life for me. I'm not saying in equal measure, because writing for my podcast or creating videos for the Flatability channel is just a fraction of my time, because, for instance, I have 13, 14 video channels. The Flatability is just one of them. So I have other filofaxes for those, but this is the one that I'm focusing on in this video. And so I have basically 3 sections, rather than typically most people would have more than that. They have 4, 5, 6, 7, and I have tried in this, certainly for my stepped index system, 11, or is it 12? Not sure. Sections. So this is a really, really simple exercise, and I just wanted to demonstrate something, because I'm not a fan of tabs, but in a fast-paced working situation, particularly when I'm moving around the house or whatever, in my office or my studio, aka my spare room, I carry this a lot, and it's currently got 19 pages. So it's not a very meaty volume, as you can see. It's very, very slimline, and I don't even need a pen loop. I just literally do that, and there it is. In fact, being able to use an exoskeleton style system where the rings are exposed like this does actually mean that if you want to hook your pen on the pen loops, then that actually works very, very well. That's a little tip that I haven't shown before, but it's something that I like to do, just to share that with you. So what have I done here? Well, you've got 2 colours of highlighter pen. In my case, blue and green. I don't really like pink, to be honest. And I'm not a fan of the yellow highlighter, because it kind of isn't very visible. So, and I don't like reds, because if it fades it ends up pink, and pink really isn't my colour, frankly, but it could be yours. So the 2 colours I like most are blue and green. And so what I've got here is podcast notes, blue, video notes, green, and then I use nothing for notes. And how can I easily find notes? Because there is no page edge. Well, it's simple, because the notes are, I don't want to reveal my personal notes, but I don't know. Yes, of course you can see that. So basically, if at any time you can hold the notes, you can hold your filofax, and you can see it's very, very easy to show where the podcast pages are at the top here, the video pages at the bottom here, and in the middle, sandwiched in the middle, are pages with no colours at all, and they, by definition, are my notes. And notes could include all sorts of things that are basically anything I need to carry around and jot a note down, something I need to remember, etc. And it can go in here. I do decant ideas from here into here, and I won't show you them, but this is a filofax which will be the subject of a let me just say that this is an interesting filofax, but I won't reveal what's in here. But in here is currently a list, a single page at the front showing the things I must do urgently today, or in this case tomorrow, because I'm recording this in the evening. And I've got these, I've chosen what I'm going to do tomorrow as a matter of urgency by running through the notes and then deciding, right, I need to do that, and then I rewrite them on a single page here. So let me just put that away and get back to this very, very simple system that allows me to access not a specific page, but a specific section. And the reason why this seems to work better than dividers, well, there's a couple of reasons. I mean, I like to have, let me just open this at the first page of my current video notes. Okay, so this is much bigger. This paper footprint is much bigger than personal size. So there's an awful lot of paper real estate here, and I like that, as you know, if you're familiar with this channel. So because I put this in a jacket pocket or whatever, or a bag, I could use dividers, but do you know what? I would only need 2 dividers, 3 at the push in here, because I've only got 3 sections essentially. So it's it potentially, you don't need anything at all because you've only got 3 sections. But I've just been experimenting with just running a highlighter roughly down the edge of each page, and it does seem to be very visible. If you've got this in your hands, one of the advantages, which you do not have with a divider, is if you have a divider, you normally have a divider marking the beginning of a section, not the ends, not the middle, the beginning of a section. So when you have that divider, it's not necessarily immediately apparent. If you open at the divider, you're not necessarily opening at the page you want. You then have to go through that section and come to the next available page. Whereas with colours here, you can see very, very clearly the last page of a section. And that is almost certainly the page that's most recent and the page that you are likely to want to open the binder at if you're navigating through to a specific section or indeed a specific page rather than just browsing. So having this works very, very well. And of course, if you don't have a divider on you, that doesn't matter at all, because so long as you've got at least one page that is that has been highlighted in this way, it's going to ease your navigation. You won't have a complete section which isn't identifiable. So I really like that, and I'm experimenting with this, experimenting with lots of different things as well. But having one colour and then another colour at the other ends and then zero colour in the middle works very, very well indeed. So I thought I'd share that with you. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.